Hello there, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the Potatocraft Feed the Beast server. It's been a couple of days since the last time I've recorded, so of course I've completely forgotten what I've done since then. But in today's episode, I want to show you a couple of things that I've done in between episodes, and then a couple of other exciting things. But before that, quick news. If you're watching this video and not just listening to it as background noise, you might notice that it's not being recorded at 60 FPS, and that's because I am having issues keeping this game consistently over 60 FPS. Right now it's hovering kind of close to it, but it's kind of fluctuating a bunch, so I don't want the frame rate to be going all over the place, so I've decided to start recording in 30 FPS. Not entirely sure what's causing everything to be so laggy, but, well, maybe I'll be able to show you. Well, I'll show you what I thought was causing it, and then I'll tell you I don't think that's the case. But, if you look right here, you might notice that I have taken out a lot of the wiring that's been in the base. All of the immersive engineering wires have, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have been removed and replaced with this single redstone energy flux duct. And the reason for that was it was getting really messy before with how things were set up, and I'm pretty sure there were some issues with having loops in the system that was causing us to lose a little bit of power, but I've replaced them with these just because they look much cleaner. But the big change since last episode is that I have made the grilled cheese factory look a lot cleaner. It's still an abomination because it's still a lot more complicated than it needs to be probably, but at the very least now it is cleaned up quite a bit. So yeah, this is the thing, and I did a really neat thing where right here we have access to our normal AE system. Nothing out of the ordinary here, but right over here to the right, I have access to a subnetwork, which just contains all of these DSUs that are lined up right here, all hooked up to storage buses, so we can read the stats of what is in our grilled cheese machine. And as you can see right now, we have 254,000 grilled cheese stored. So yeah, we've got a little bit of grilled cheese. But I have this set up really nicely, actually, in my opinion, where everything on the left is an input to the system and everything on the right is an output to the system, except for the grilled cheese, which comes out of the top and comes out right there. So yeah, it's all cleanly organized. The only thing is, as you can see, there are so many sprites loaded that it's kind of a little derpy with how it groups them. So I thought that maybe this would be the cause of the lag, but if we look at this, we're getting like 60 FPS, which is more than we were getting downstairs, and it's fluctuating just about the same as it was down there. I thought maybe it'd be the cow farm, but nope. Also, once again, still fluctuating around 30 FPS. Also, I've put many more ranchers over here just because they were needed, and made this room look pretty because it was kind of ugly. But yeah, I've done all that. Other than that, I think I showed this on camera, but we have all the tier 10 crops over here, which are now doing a good job, a decent job of keeping all of this fed and whatnot. But other things, let's see. I automated this ender pearl farm because it was very much something that needed to be done. Let's see. I added another layer of oreberry bushes up here and tore out some of the aluminum oreberry bushes just because aluminum isn't that valuable. I don't want to say that it's invaluable or that it's not good, but aluminum is super common out of all the ore berries that we get. They're the ones that we get the most, and they're also the ore that we don't use a whole lot. So I reduced the number of aluminum berries to replace them with like copper and iron and other things. So we're going to do something with these assemblers that have been here for a long time. We're going to set those up because I need the ores that are coming from this thing finally. It's gotten to the point where it's kind of inconvenient not having them. And other than that, there's one last thing. Hello there, slime. First of all, where is my beef Wellington? I am hungry and I have no beef Wellington on me. Let's go grab some. So yeah, I have all these cables running along. They look so clean. Beef Wellington, grab ourselves a stack of this. And we should be good to go. So I made a couple of changes to the machinery over here. We have 6 machines right here and 4 machines right here. I've figured out how I'm going to set up machines whenever we're doing the super crazy subnetting stuff. So we have finally reached, oh god, the server's laggy right now, inception levels of subnets. There we go. Where these 4 machines are a subnet of this subnet. So all 6 of these are hooked up to the subnetwork to extract items out and put them into a chest which is located below this chest. Let's see. Can I show this to you guys? Oh, why don't I have any of my tools out? My inventory is like really messy right now, but we have this this chest right here, which pretty much gets all of the input of everything that goes to the base, and it's also linked to this chest up here, which, I mean, this is kind of pointless to have here, but for now we have that there. All of those are connected into this by a storage bus, but that storage bus, well, everything gets dumped into there from all of these devices. So right here, we have yet another subnet that uses this chest as a middle device. So anything that gets made with these machines right here gets dumped into this chest, which then gets pulled out and dumped into that chest over there. So yeah, we are recursively subnetting our network, and it's getting kind of crazy. The wiring back here is surprisingly clean considering what I am doing. So yeah, we just have a bunch of lines. Someone's here. Roger's here. And it's a crazy setup, but hey, it works, and I really like how it works. It's crazy how it works, but it works. Finally, oh wait, not finally. I've done a lot in between episodes, so like the first 6 minutes of this episode is literally, let me show you around. This is the very big empty room. Nothing else about that for now. You can ponder what that is, but that is the very big empty room, and that is what it will be referred to from here on out. I installed a few of these beacons. Let me tell you, installing these was difficult because I couldn't find a nice place for them, just because our base is very intertwined. So finding a spot where I could carve out this much space, not that easy. But they are set up finally. I tried to set them up in a bunch of places. I think this was the place where I really wanted them. We could have all 4 of them right there, but digging up, you hit the farm, and yeah, I don't want to dig through the farm to have that. I tried setting it up over here, but I think I still hit the farm right here, and pretty much every other place where I set it up, I wanted to set it up right here, but this room down there is right here, and it just wasn't good. It was very annoying, but the last thing that I want to show you guys is up here. If we come out over here, I've set up a couple of tree farms. We have this normal tree farm, and then we have a rubber tree farm, both of which just because we need normal wood and we need rubber for a bunch of things. And then we have this crazy thing. So we have a lot of trees that were planted here originally, and I planted a lot of them here, and then it became kind of inconvenient to cut them down. So I planted a bunch of oak trees here to connect everything and to make sure that everything was touching, because I think we can do a thing that will make this entire process much easier. So let me go to the bed. I'm gonna grab this chest right here. Yoink, and home up. So I think I should be able to do this. Since all of these trees are touching, I should be able to hook up a harvester and then have it do a thing. Oh, I gotta be careful because as soon as this starts, it's not gonna end. So this is gonna go right here. Then this tank is gonna go, oh, nope, tank goes right here. And then we're gonna need a spot for the ender chest, so we're gonna do this, and then we'll put that right there. So as soon as I place this harvester here, it should chop down everything in this area. All of that stuff is going to be chopped down. So let's see if this works. Did it work? Oh, there it is. There it's go. Yep, it's chopping down everything. So I've got to be a little careful with this because I think if I let this get unloaded, it's going to mess things up. And by that, I mean, it's going to just stop harvesting. So I think we're just going to stand here for a while this entire this small forest chops itself down. And if this works out the way that I think it should, we will have all of this area will be cleared out, and that's really good because I need this space for something else. So I'm gonna AFK here. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a time lapse of this entire thing chopping itself down. But basically, this harvester recognizes this entire forest as a single tree because it is a bunch of logs connected by a bunch of leaves. So that's almost an exploit of how the system works, but it's gonna have to work for now. And it'll, oh my God, why is that so, oh no, I messed up. Hopefully this isn't too mad at the fact that I forgot. Ender chest, make me one quickly. die. I should have just made a second chest instead of doing this. I regret everything. Spaghetti regretti. Ender chest, are you done being made? Okay, so let's throw this right here. If I just mess this up, that's gonna be super unfortunate because then I'm gonna need to replant trees in order for that farm to start doing the thing. But okay, now this should be exporting stuff out of here. I forgot the bottom thing isn't hooked up to the extracting thing, but who's it? So hopefully that tree farm is still cutting itself down. I will be very sad if it's not. Load in a few more of those guys right there. And now, yes, it's still chopping down, as you can see over there. And I think we should be fine. But yeah, this harvester dumps all of the items into this area right here, and then dumps all the sludge into this thing right here, which then goes to a sludge boiler, which I have over there. And yeah, dealing with this sludge has been a difficult thing, but it's finally, it's working out. I didn't realize that if you didn't deal with the sludge, then the entire thing would slow down significantly. So I now have a sludge generator, which converts it into random blocks, which I guess is a nice trade-off. But like I said, I'm going to AFK while this entire forest chops itself down, and it will be beautiful and glorious, and we'll get a ton of wood from this entire thing. So be right back. And we're pretty much done here. Wow, that chopped down a lot of trees. I always thought that it was really interesting how this thing, despite only I don't even think this thing has a range extender on it. Yeah, this has no range extenders, yet it was able to chop down all of that wood. I always thought that was a little weird and maybe a little broken, because that was a huge amount of space that was taken out by this thing. But oh my god, that took so much longer than I thought it would, and I crashed halfway through it. So yeah, that was an experience. But now that that's done, I think, well, I'm a little worried to see my the AE system, because I think it might be a little clogged up now that we threw all of those things in there. Well, a few of those are definitely full. How many saplings do we have? We have 1,700 oak saplings. Not a whole lot of rubber saplings, mainly because there weren't a lot of rubber leaves, but I think somewhere in the beginning of the video, I don't remember what the difference was between oak wood now and oak wood back then, but we made a lot. Yeah. Whew, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but okay. Now what I want to do is make 128 of these because, well, something, oh my god, that takes 18,000 cobblestone to do. Holy crap. Because we need more power generation. Right now, we're usually running out of power at some point or another, so if we install 2 more culinary generators, I don't think we're going to be producing enough to keep up with that demand, but I do think that we'll be, I don't think we're producing enough grilled cheese to keep up with that demand, but that's okay because we have the farms downstairs, and those should, we can expand these with relative ease and do all those fancy stuff. So I'm starting to want to irrigate this place properly. Maybe that'll speed things up. We can actually do that now. It's just my jetpack is almost done, as you can probably see. Let's take you off and we will charge you. Okay, so while that's going, let's see. Let me grab these tanks. Do I have the recipes made for these? This is AgriCraft, so I probably need to program those recipes in. I also made a couple more sludge boilers, generators. I don't know what those things are called, because one of them was not able to keep up with the amount of sludge that was being produced while we were harvesting that entire thing. So, yeah, that was a thing. Let me just grab, oh, nope. Grab you, do that, and give me that recipe, and finally grab you, do this. And why didn't that work? Oh, okay. Server's being really laggy. Wow. Oh, come on. I don't really know what's causing that lag. It's probably, if anything, it's all the people that are currently online. There are a lot. But, oh, geez, I also realized our AE thing, this, all of the interfaces that we have with the molecular assemblers next to them, we are seriously running out of space. I don't know how much longer it's going to last because, yeah, we are running very low. So I don't know how these things work exactly. Whew. Uses a lot of wood. That's okay. We have a ton of wood. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. Make me 100 of those. Yep, do that. And then make me like 10 of these. I think that should be good to go for now. Grab you, and we can irrigate this while we wait for the 128 culinary generators to be made. We have 2 so far. What? That doesn't seem right. I feel like we should have more than that, and I don't need this to fully charge. I just need enough to get us through the rest of this episode. But what? Why is this? Oh, that recipe is glitchy. Oh, no, but just needs to make a ton of compressed cobblestone. Wow, that takes a lot. Let's see, that's seemingly finishing up very quickly, though. And then I think the rest of this should probably craft relatively quickly. Oh, look at that. Look how quickly those are going. Oh my god. I think we need to install accelerator cards in all of these, which is yet again something that I'm really not looking forward to doing, but we're going to have to do sooner or later. One thing that I wanted to try is if we go into here and grab a storage bus and then grab an crafting table. Let's grab one of you. I wanted to know if was this a storage bus? Yes. Okay. So slow. If I hook this into this, so if I were to do that and then grab some Fluix dust and just run this off of this power right here, if I can access the inside of these terminals, I think I can. Oh, geez. Because right now we have the option to put something in here. Do we? Let me grab accelerator cards. Accelerator cards, because if this works out the way that I think it is, that I think it will, then loading this up is going to be a lot easier than I thought. So can I shift click this rubber wood in? No. But can I shift click these accelerator cards in? No, I was really hoping that I would be able to do that to quickly fill up all of these guys with accelerator cards, but nope, that doesn't work. But while we are waiting for that, is this done? Culinary, 128, perfect. So now that we have that, let me make the culinary. I don't have these recipes programmed in because they aren't something that gets used super often, but let's make 16 of those. And then make ourselves 8 of these. I made all of the QEDs. No, I did not. I didn't make the hypernodes, so that's gonna take some bedrockium. Do I have mox in here? Ooh, crap. It's all in the wrong form. Let me make some quad fuel rods. Those are easy enough. Iron plate. Quickly do some management of the stuff, and then we're gonna need copper plates and. Oh, wow, we are running low on these, too. I should probably get a few dozen of those crafted. Why do I have 2 wrenches in my inventory? Do that, and make me, like, 250 of those. I'll have that go. I love this AE system. It's so freaking useful. But shift-click that a bunch, and those are good. So now that we have that, home bed, we gotta go fast. So we're going to grab you, grab Mux, grab all of it, and now we're gonna die. Why I'm slow because of this. Gotta go fast. Oh, the radiation isn't growing. So sometimes when you get radiation, the amount just doesn't increase, and it's super nice when that happens because then I don't have to wait till I die. Throw you into there, and how are we doing? 7 seconds? Well, we have to bring this stuff back, so hopefully that will last. I hate having radiation because whenever you have radiation, that means you basically need to kill yourself because you don't die. Yeah, but you get this annoying sound. So, kill. It's not worth being alive for that, but I need to wait for that to finish because I need the mox in order to make bedrockium, and oh, Jesus, so difficult. Hopefully that recipe works. I think since the last time I've tried to make bedrockium, I've fixed that recipe, but please, mox. Oh, this takes a long time. It takes way too long. No, not mox, plutonium. Okay, good, we are ready to go. Close that out of there. And do this, and do uranium. So, boop and a boop. And let's just grab however much mox we can. And then I think I need 2 mox in order to make this guy. So, well, we're gonna have to kill ourselves again. I should have waited until after this. Hit, throw you into... Oh no, do you still not work? Let's see. Instead of throwing it in there, let's grab a furnace. Just make me one of... I don't even need to make that. That's great. And some coal. Now, can I do it in the plain old vanilla furnace? I hope so, because if not, I'm going to have to chuck this and spawn it in. So throw you into there, throw you into there. Sweet, okay. It's working so far. Is it going to actually work, or is it not going to let me pull this out? Because I will be super sad if we can't make bedrockium. Oh man, this is really slow. You can see how laggy the server is. Okay, good, that works. Oh god, I have 116 minutes of radiation poisoning. Oh geez. Okay, so that's okay. We got the bedrockium that we need. We're just gonna work with this, even though we have this transfer node, even though we have this super obnoxious sound going on in the background. And uh-oh, did I not make enough of these? I didn't. Oh. I miscalculated horribly. Do this and wait, or is it only 4? Oh, phew. Okay, I didn't miscalculate horribly. We just have to wait a little while for this to make those, and then we will be able to make our 2 64X culinary generators. I'm just gonna kill myself now because I had 116 minutes of radiation poisoning, and I didn't want you guys to have to deal with that. But let's grab some, wait, we can go home farm, and then we can just come up here. And we just got to prepare this so it's slightly bigger. Let's see, how do I want to do this? So it's ready to handle all of them funky things. All of them funky things, yes. Silent Mist vocabulary 101. Them funky things. Item duct. I hate not being able to type T in there, and I have no clue why that happens. So what we're going to do is come up from behind. What? No, from behind. And connect this in like such. Break that. And then we'll be able to get 3 of them right there. Let me grab some flux ducts. We need the redstone energy variant. And then we can throw you right here. And 1, 2, 3. We're going to need some more of those in the future, but that's good enough for now. And those things are going to take a little while to get made. So what I'm going to do is attempt to... figure out how to do this irrigation, because I don't know. I know roughly how this works. I just don't know exactly how it works. So let's see. Oh, maybe I don't want to break that. Let's put those back. And then we're going to run irrigation channels from where are, oh, they're over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So from there, we should be able to water everything up until the corner. We're gonna need a few of these, so, oh, geez, getting stuck. From there to right here, so, doop, and a doop, and a doop, and a doop, there we go. And then we just need to come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap, that's 1 too many. Break this, do 1, 2, and then break this guy right here. Oh, nope, I need that. I can't throw that. Install this tank right here and throw the sprinkler heads on it. Do I not have the sprinkler heads? Oh, they're right here. Throw this right here, here, and here, and here. Oh, I should have moved this up an extra block right now. It's, it might be too low to reach everything. Then we need to get that ender tank. Do I have it in my inventory? No, let's go grab it. I can still hear the ender crystals working downstairs, so once that's done, we'll be able to put all of this together. So tank, grab you, no, tank. Do we not have, where'd it go? I have no clue where that one tank that I had went, so I'll just make another one of these. We're using so much Enderium. I need the Enderium right now, which is kind of bad that we're using it all because there's some recipes coming up that are going to require a ton of Enderium. That's for the future, though. Future me can worry about that. This is the wrong channel. I don't remember what the channel is. You know what? We have a tank downstairs that's configured. I don't know why. Oh, maybe I don't. What channel are these guys on? Purple, purple, blue. Okay, let's set both of these guys up on purple, purple, blue. Die. Grab you. Oh, man, and my inventory is way beyond full right now, so... Purple, 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 and blue, and blue. There we go. Now we can chuck this back into here, and hopefully we'll have enough. Yeah, we have enough space in our inventory to do this. Grab you. Oh yeah, I made this pickaxe off screen. Basically it's just a pickaxe with the maximum number of its modifiers on it, all of which are speed. So yeah, the mining speed is 62. It just cuts through everything like butter. I love it. Okay, let's irrigate all of our crops. Hopefully this works out the way I want it to. I'll be able to test it out by getting rid of the, oh, there we go. The water. I think if I get rid of this water right here, these should stay irrigated. I'll do it with logs. Plug that in and plug that in. Now, hopefully these don't dry up. But that should increase the speed in which they are growing, which should help out the harvesting process, which is just all around good. Once again, I am worried that these particles might cause a little bit of lag, but for now, I think it's safe to assume that they won't if we don't have a ton of them. But let's see, is this guy done? I think it stopped making sounds, which means our 2 hyper transfer nodes are made. And now that that's the case, we can just run over here. Generator... Now we can just do boop, 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 and this, and grab 2 more 64X culinary generators. Oh my god, those things are quite expensive, but that's okay because now we're gonna be increasing our power output from like 2200 to 60. No, that's not where you go. No, stop, where's my pickaxe? Why is it so, oh yeah, there it is. Why is it so difficult figuring out where my pickaxe is? Oh god, my inventory is uncomfortably full right now. Let me plop you down right there, and then get rid of this cheese and pick up the culinary generator. There we go. Now all of our power woes should no longer be an issue. The only thing I need to do is set this thing to round. I can't do that because that's too crappy of a servo. Let's use a better one. Okay, throw this right here, grab our wrench. Oh my god, my inventory is way too full right now. Chuck you, throw you right there, ignore redstone signal, and round robin mode. There we go. Now this should be able to do all of the, oh god, it's pulling out a lot. This thing is gonna get so backed up. And now, almost threw the wrong, can't throw any of that stuff in there. That's the wrong network. Let's just get rid of everything that isn't 100% needed right now. Don't need you. Inventory space. It's so nice being able to breathe. Oh, server's laggy as always, but, yes, we have a lot more power generation. Each one of these is producing 2240 RF per tick. Although I think we're now going to be consuming these faster than we're going to be producing them, but that's not a huge problem. But now that we have that, we should be able to run this guy like 24/7 without our power, or without our system like complaining. So let's try that. We're going to make some energy frames, and then I'll just check the power draw from this guy right here. Now our total base power production should be in the realm of, let's see, we have 6,600 from all of the culinary generators. We have about 2,500 coming from the solar panels, and then I'd say maybe 1,200 coming from the reactor. So we have, we're producing about 10,000 RF per tick, which is very nice right now. But we need more, of course. We always need more. Everyone needs more power. Let's see, need 10 gears, and that's all we need. Home bed. Grab ourselves some 10 gears. I just need to see if this works out. Grab you. Enderium gears. I don't remember what I needed for the other set. Let's see. Throw you into here. And then we can grab a stack of that right here. Throw them all into here. And that should be drawing at 3,000 RF per tick when it's fully up and running, right? Oh, wow, that's pretty high. We can probably increase that. So 3,300 RF per tick. So now that we're producing that much power, this should not be draining. But it is. What? I am very confused now because this should be carrying 4,098 RF per tick through this cable. And because this is hooked up into this thing over here, we should be getting 8,000 or 6,000 RF per tick out. But for some reason, we're not. I am really confused. Maybe I have the power mixed up in my head. I'm pretty sure the high voltage cable can carry 4,096 RF per tick. But I feel like that's not the case since this is draining relatively quickly. Yeah, it's draining really fast. The flux duct is completely... I am so confused as to why this doesn't work the way I think it does. Because we should be saturating or getting pretty darn close to saturating this cable, but it's completely empty right now. Let's see. These are sucking up power, but I don't think this is sucking up another 4,000 RF per tick. Maybe, or something around there. I don't know where all of our power is going. I'm just kind of sad that this can't be running 100% of the time because we're not producing enough power. Maybe I need to bring give this its own dedicated line. I don't know, but that was pretty much everything that I wanted to get done in this episode. I wanted to show you all these guys. I'll show you all of these things, chop down that entire forest, and increase our power production because we were not producing enough beforehand. But now that we have this thing irrigated correctly, we should be able to increase our wheat production, which is always good. I like having increased production of things. Oh, that doesn't grow those plants right underneath it. That's slightly unfortunate. Well, maybe it does. I don't know how these things work sometimes. But yeah, I need to better the farm. Right now it works, but only kind of. So I'm gonna end things off here, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed today's video. It was probably a little sporadic and all over the place, but we got a lot of stuff done, and I was able to show you guys everything that I did in between episodes. Right before we end this video, I do want to tell you guys one thing, kind of a random thing that I noticed, but our base is currently running off of 3 sources of power: solar power, nuclear power, and grilled cheese power. I just thought it was kind of weird how we have 3 very, very different sources of power. They're like humorously different in my opinion. So yep, that's all for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like, and I will see you all again in the next part. So until then, bye bye.